Hi, y'all. I'm going to pray again and then get into highlight reel for Costa Rica Tuesday. Lord, thank you so much for all the blessings you allowed me to both give and receive on this trip. I pray that you continue to bless the kids and the Hope partners and the rest of my team and anyone who watches this video. I know that you have a plan for each and every person in this world, and I thank you for that. Amen. Okay, let's get to it. So I noticed I did not put any pictures from the service day. We were just working on painting. This is from the Hope Center when we did the VBS at the second half of the day. This is Team Red, and they were probably our most popular day. All of the games were a big hit, and the story was amazing. They were talking about praying to God and how Jesus always hears us and always sees us. And in order to portray that, they got these really big, goofy ears for Jesus to wear, because Jesus always hears us, and these really goofy glasses for eyes for God always sees us. And the kids were just cracking up laughing. It was great to see. Now, I'm probably getting the lesson parts they talked to us about out of order because every day the Hope Partners did some kind of devotional or inspirational thing with us. And the days all blend together. I don't really have pictures of those in order to know which one came first, so I'm going to talk to you about Rescue today. Their main concept was they wanted to rescue children and transform their lives. And so they spent one day telling us about rescue. And for them, that could mean making a safe place for the kids. It could mean letting them have a nice hug that's safe, a good place to play. One interesting thing is that in Pavas, all the windows had bars everywhere for safety. But the Hope Partners building, they tried to have a place where the windows didn't have bars because it was already safe. And that's really sweet. And they told us a story about this boy who every time he came would just fall asleep. And one of the leaders was like, we're failing. We can't keep this kid engaged and awake to hear the gospel or whatever we're trying to do to help him. But then they found out that the environment at home wasn't safe for him. He could not find a safe place to sleep because he had an abusive father. And so what she initially thought was failing was succeeding because he felt safe enough to find a place to sleep at the Hope Partners. And that was one way they rescued the kids. And that was really interesting for our group because usually when you hear rescue, you think more, I'm saving you from a fire, I'm saving you from this or that. But rescue for them could just mean, I'm showing I care about you. And that could be one step. And so, yeah, really changes your perception of service, what exactly you can do that would count as the gospel or the hands and feet of Christ. So our craft this day was supposed to be a picture of a hand with like pray for this, pray for that, pray for that, pray for that, pray for that. And there was something written on each finger. I was with a little boy who was having a little difficulty. He didn't really want to color his hand, but he was just fine playing tic-tac-toe with me. So partway through the game, I I beat him and asked for his craft, his coloring sheet, and I colored a little bit of it with my crown. Put the crown aside and picked up a new one. And then we played another game of tic-tac-toe. I tried to make sure he won that one, and then I got him to color a little bit of his hand. And he kind of figured it out after a bit. I'm going to play with you, and then you're going to color a bit. Well, partway through, he ended up getting this black marker and he asks for my arm. So I give it to him, and the first thing he wrote was hope on my arm in English. And I thought that was just so sweet that that's the first thing he decided to write. And after that, he looked at my name tag and started writing down my name, which was also kind of sweet because it's like, oh, you're getting to know me and learning my name. So Usually I don't let people draw me, but it was just really kind of sweet bonding moment for me. So that's the hope he wrote and a little picture he started drawing. I don't really know what, but he had fun doing it. So much like at the beginning of each VBS part, they talked to us a little bit about what's happening, what they're doing. At the end of the day, they also showed up to the hotel, the Hope Partners, and did a little shout out of like, hey, who did a really great job, and some questions and stuff to ponder. So today was, who is God asking you to see and love in order to rescue? And I believe that even though we are not currently in a mission field, this is a question everyone should be asking, because rescuing someone could mean sitting with them when they're sad. That could help rescue them from depression. It might take multiple tries, but if you're redefining rescue as the small little acts to show people, I'm safe, Jesus is safe, you can trust me, then you can see and love a lot of people. And that can be steps that God uses to ultimately rescue them. So I'd like to suggest this question out to you. Who is one person God is putting on your heart for you to see and love in order for Him to work through you in that person's life?